Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ow. Talk to him. I mean, sometimes you got people going against you and you just gotta go above and beyond all that. Let's go. Straight up the top, just so you know ain't no stopping us. Yeah, I see you been watching us. You can try, but you better off. I ain't a spectate from the audience. Why you hating from the bleachers? Cheerleaders is loving us. Grab a pom-pom, baby. Last year we was last place, this year we in first. We was hungry for the title, now we quenching our thirst.
So, what is up, everybody? I'm back with yet another video. I know it's been a long time since I posted the last video. I think it was like 6 months ago, but there hasn't really been no progress on the Charger, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna go ahead and come out and say it. The only thing I've gotten for the Charger so far is the fucking intake manifold and some headers for it. The Charger is actually not even in Houston no more. It's actually in Huntsville, Texas, on my land. I stopped working on it or whatever because I've been unemployed since the beginning of the year or whatever. I got laid off because of this coronavirus thing or whatever. And I guess my job wasn't essential or whatever. But, yeah, so that's what the car is. I'm actually going to pick up the car sometime this week or next week, something like, or not this week, but next week or whatever. Like, it's probably like next Friday I might go pick it up from out of Huntsville. The reason it's down is because I stopped working on it and we ended up moving from the house that we were in to somewhere else. So I just didn't have a garage no more for it. So the only place I could think of for it to go was my land. So as I've seen, or if you watch my past videos or whatever, I have everything needed for the truck or whatever. For the Charger, I got the wiring harness, the cylinder heads, the intake manifold now. I have all the pulleys. I have all the, basically, I have everything for it. The headers, you name it, I have it all. Really, the only thing I need now is the fucking pistons, rods, and crankshaft. That's $2,000, Yeah, it's a lot of money, whatever, and I could have had it already because, I haven't told y'all yet, but if you follow me on my Instagram or whatever, I posted a video, I posted a picture yesterday of my new truck or whatever. So, my old truck I had, my Ford F-150, so the guy that I bought it from basically fucked me over. So, I was supposed to be buying that truck for $5,000 or whatever, and I started having problems with it, like, within a month. Like, the fucking truck started turning off, it started having, like, a big-ass misfire. So one day I was like, fuck it, let me just take it to AutoZone, let me see what's up with it. So I don't know how many sensors are actually on the fucking engine, I just know it's a shit ton. So I take it to AutoZone, right? Every damn sensor on that engine came up on the little computer, whatever that they had. It came up on it, everything. And at first I was like, oh, I asked him, I said, man, you ever seen this before? Like, you ever seen, that just like all them sensors pop up at one time? I was like, that don't even sound right. Like, how the fuck all that shit happened or whatever? Now, before y'all say, oh, you should have test drove the truck before you got it and everything, yes, I test drove the truck multiple times. I test drove it to work, I test drove it back home, I drove it on the freeway, I drove all the way, I drove like 2 hours away, stuff like that. The truck was fine. So after a month of owning the truck or whatever, that's when I started having all these problems. Like, it would start like sputtering, like in the middle of the street, like stopping and going or whatever. I would push the pedal down, it just wouldn't go nowhere. Like, it felt like it didn't have no power. And I don't know if you remember, but at my old house or whatever, the driveway was at an incline. The truck was so fucking weak, you couldn't even make it up the actual driveway or whatever. So I had to park the truck in the street. And like, basically, so I'm just gonna get into the part where it blew up. So I started replacing some of these parts. I replaced the VCT sensors, oil pump sensors. I replaced everything on that damn truck. Still, every fucking time I would plug something in, it would always be something else with that damn truck. Always. And then the AC went out, and I don't know, if you live in Texas, you know how fucking hot it is down here. So, like, that truck was just all around a fucking bad fucking truck. So one day I'm going to Huntsville or whatever, I own my own guns or whatever, I go shooting and everything. So I go to Huntsville, and we make it all the way down there. Huntsville from me is like an hour and a half away. We make it all the way down there or whatever, right? And the truck gets stuck in the mud. All right. So I'm trying to get ourselves out, trying to get us unstuck. We finally have somebody come pull us out the fucking mud. We're leaving from Huntsville. We're like, I'm gonna say Conroe, Texas. I don't want to give away my exact location, but we're in Conroe, Texas already, and that's still that's like the Woodlands if you're familiar with Houston or whatever. And I stay in Pearland, so that's like at least like a whole another hour I have to drive. So all of a sudden we're on the freeway, right, and then like all the way to like the furthest lane, like near the wall or whatever. So I'm driving, all of a sudden like the truck starts slowing down by itself, and I'm like, what the fuck? I have my foot to the floor, like trying to go. I'm like, oh shit, here we go again. All of a sudden everything get quiet, and all you hear is rum 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 boom, and the fucking truck blows up. All the smoke comes inside the truck and everything. I'm on the farthest side to the freeway, whatever, like next to the wall, and the fucking truck like basically starts smoking. I hurry up and I just fucking say fuck it. I try to like get all the way across the freeway. I finally make it off the freeway or whatever, and we pull over, and luckily there's fucking cops sitting underneath the freeway or whatever. Luckily there was cops sitting underneath the freeway, so I ended up like I told them to come over or whatever to come check out the truck or whatever. The truck was like smoking everywhere. Like they had to call the fire department and everything to come like put out the truck or whatever. So, and if you look underneath the truck or whatever, I don't know if I recorded videos or whatever, but if you look underneath the truck, like there was a big ass hole in the oil pan. There was like, I guess, rods and pistons like all in the oil pan or whatever. And mind you, that day before I even left the house, I did an oil change. I changed the spark plugs, I changed the ignition cords, I changed everything, you know, just to make sure, because I know how bad that truck was. And you know, maybe I should have just fucking, you know, just said fucking, just, you know, got rid of the truck when I could have. But you know, at the time I really needed a car or whatever. Cause like some of you know, if you follow me on Instagram, I'll put my Instagram in the link or whatever below. But if you follow me on Instagram, we had a Chrysler 300C, and somebody like basically T-boned me and totaled our car out. So I kind of had to get a truck or whatever, or just, you know, something. And that's what I came across or whatever. So yeah, basically back to the story. The truck blew up. We had to get it towed all the way to the fucking back to my house or whatever. And I tried to talk to the guy about like reducing the payment or whatever, because I only owed him $2,000 more, and he didn't want to like, you know, accept the amount that I was trying to give him or whatever. I was just trying to pay it off, like, hey man, look, because I'm not gonna fuck you over or whatever. So I told him, I was like, man, look, you know, no motor just don't go out, you know, no good motor at that. You know, you don't just sell somebody a fucking car and it should go out within a fucking month of owning the car. So I told him, I was like, man, look, I'll pay it all right now. I'll give you $1,000. Man, I owed him $2,000. I was like, man, look, I'll give you $1,000 right now. Just like sign the truck over and I'll pay for the new engine and everything. And the guy was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. You owe me $2,000. And I was like, bro, you sold me a fucked up truck, and you can't say it was me or whatever, because you had to have known what the fuck was wrong with the truck. Like, and I didn't race the truck. I didn't do nothing, you know, nothing like that, because it was my daily or whatever. So I didn't fucking mod it. I mean, I put a cold air intake on it, but you know, that don't make the engine fucking blow or whatever. And mind you, I started having problems before I even did that. And you know, I had so much shit wrong with that truck. I tell you, like, at first I thought it was, you know, like just a messed up like cat or whatever, the catalytic converter. I had that, went to the exhaust shop, had them replace it. Nope, still the same thing. It was still sputtering, had no fucking power, nothing like that. It was burning gas, like fucking like I could fill it up, I could fill it all the way up, and it would like, all right. So I stay in Pearland or whatever. Pearland from Galveston is like an hour. If I can fill it up all the way, and if I drive to Galveston, I would have to fill it up all over again. That's how fucking bad the gas was, like the gas was on that truck. The spark plugs would get blown out fucking every week. So you know, that was a 5.4, and the 5.4 is notorious for having a fucking bad engine. So that was that. And eventually he just didn't want to accept the deal. So I just told him, like, man, I'm not fucking paying you then. You're not finna fuck me over and take my money and all that shit. So that was it. So recently, like 2 months ago, I got a brand new truck or whatever. Or not brand new, but I have relatively new truck. I have a 2015 Dodge Ram 1500. It's a 3.6. It came with 73,000 miles on it or whatever. And it's nice to tell. I'm gonna pull over in a little bit. I'm gonna give you a walk around it. It has 4-wheel drive, so you know that's a plus. We have 4-wheel drive. We have the little. Let me flip you around. Here's my 2015 Dodge Ram. It's a 3.6. I wasn't actually trying to go for this truck or whatever. I actually wanted a Toyota Tundra, but I guess they couldn't get me in. They couldn't get me in that, so I ended up getting a 2015 Dodge Ram. I really like this truck. This is 4x4 or whatever. You know, let's see. You know, it has a lot of room in the back. It's kind of dirty, you know. Basically just you know, family car or whatever, but you know, It has to take to the car wash. But yeah, we have enough room in here. It's actually a nice ass truck, to be honest with you. I am gonna be going to pick up the car, or I'm gonna be towing the car back down here or whatever. I found another garage to put my car in, so we're gonna be working on it again or whatever. But and if you follow me on Instagram or whatever, these are the 2 tires I popped the other day or whatever. So I need to get the same tire as that one. So, but all right, let's go for a drive. We can see how she does. We don't have the leather seats, but we have heated and cooled seats. We have the digital dash, 4-wheel drive. We have this fucking transmission. I hate this shit because, you know, when you're trying to turn down your radio, you might hit that and, you know, shift your transmission or something. So that's not really, I don't think that was smart on their behalf. I'm pretty sure they have like a lot of customers come in, you know, saying that they have problems with that, you know. But other than that, it's a really good truck. I haven't had no problems with it yet. I have, I know I won't have problems with this truck, and if I do, I have warranty, bumper to bumper, and my engine, transmission, everything is covered on this truck. So, you know, I'll be fine with that. But back to the Charger. So I don't know if I said it already. I forgot already. My memory isn't all that good. But I don't know if I told y'all guys, but I'm gonna be picking up the Charger, you know, within the next week or two. Again, I just bought the headers for it. I just bought the intake manifold for it. So basically the whole engine is already, you know, we have everything for the engine. We have the harness, cylinder heads, you know, everything. The only thing we need now is the fucking pistons, rods, and crankshaft and a camshaft. That's it. We basically have to just put it all in the car, you know, did the wire harness in the car and everything. You know, that's gonna take a little bit because I have to take all the V6 harness out, go through the whole car, and, you know, take the racing seats back out, you know, take the carpet back out, because, you know, the harness goes everywhere throughout the car and underneath the seats and everything. So that's you know, that's gonna take a little minute. And honestly, I still want to do a little bit more weight reduction before I put the car back together, because I don't know if I'm gonna touch it again, because like my car has been down for, I think, to be honest with you, me and my girlfriend been dating for like 3 years already. I only drove the car for a year, so the car's been down for 2 years already. And honestly, I don't want to go through that again. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just like rebuild the car up, and, you know, if I ever blow the engine again, or if I ever need to come out again, that's when I'll start, you know, modding the car again. You know, obviously I'm gonna post videos about me going racing and doing stuff like that, but as of, you know, right now, I don't think I'm gonna touch the car again until, you know, the engine blows up again or something like that. We are still gonna wrap the car before it actually comes out, because I don't like the silver color that's on there, or the silver color is actually, you know, scratched up and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna wrap the car that burgundy color that's on the that's on my Instagram page. So that's really about it. That's all I want to talk to you guys about. If you want more videos, I guess just let me know, or whatever. Just comment down below if you want more videos. If you want me to, you know, to go shooting, if you guys are interested in seeing, you know, me going shooting or just exploring Orlando, whatever, you know, I'm happy to do that, you know. Or if you want me to blog, you know, we've been going on like small road trips now, because now I have a lot more free time on my hands. You know, I'm off, so I have a lot more free time. So if you want to see vlogs of us like just taking like little small road trips, you know, then, you know, I'll be down for that too. So I guess just let me know in the comments down below, and like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys on another video.